Okay, so it's the D-pad. Doesn't work on the thumbstick, just the D-pad. Hello everyone, it's your faithful Mandasplatz, the Mandasplatz Project. It's one of the dumbest ideas I've ever had, but fuck it. King Corn Karn, baby. Let's see if we can get King Corn Karn to the mountaintop. So, old Nintendo Pro Wrestling, old wrestling game. I got 3 hours to get King Corn Karn being the VH Pro Wrestling Champion. So, how the game is set up, you have to beat 5 guys to get a title shot. Then I believe you have to fight Slender, aka Ric Flair, to win the title. And after that, you actually have to beat 10 fucking people in order to find the real final boss, Prince Puma, I believe it is, Prince Puma. Now, question is, why King Corn Karn? Number 1, he's King Corn Karn, bitch. Number 2, there's a glitch in the game. Or maybe it's not a glitch, maybe it's just bad AI. Where the computer tries to dodge what you do by moving up. But if you're at the top of the rope, like, they obviously can't go up if they're at the top, so... So if you just go up to the top, they can't dodge and they just run into your shit. So why King Corn Karn specifically? Well, the moves in this game are a little bit weird. Like, some characters have special moves. Like, up and A, down and B, up and B, etc. King Corn Karn's specials are mapped to A and B. He literally does not have a normal punch or a normal kick. His punch and kick are specials. So, we're gonna King Corn Karn the shit out of a guy for a minute and then just keep pinning him and kinning him and see if we can be winning him. Stopping him up for 2 minutes. You see, they try to dodge by moving up, they can't. Because there's no up, we're at the top of the screen. We're gonna see if I can beat the game as King Corn Karn. This is a foolproof plan. Watch me fuck it up. So I'm giving myself 3 hours. This could take 45 minutes if everything goes well. But this is a matinee stream, so there will be no, like, make good. If the stream ends early, then it just ends early, and I'm just good at video games. Okay, so at about 3:45, I'll start pinning. Maybe 2 minutes of kicking. There's no 2.9 in this game if you follow Fire Pro. It's just 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Do not get fancy, King Corn Karn. Maybe I'll kick him for a minute and a half. I don't know if they have, like, different stamina or whatever. Oh god, here's Kerry Von Erich. So yeah, I'll kick him for like 90 seconds. You thought I was gonna jump off the top rope, but I just give the Mongolian Kick. shit. And you gotta watch out with the timing. Can you beat Pro Wrestling Nintendo with only a foot? I think I might have to reverse mine. Like, I got the game locomotion going on the 3D. Oh, actually, that worked out quite nice. I got the game locomotion on the 3D. Oh shit, I fucked up the time and I'm fucking up the plan already! Fuck. Get up to the top, man. Oh god, I'm fucking this up already. How do I get in? How do I get back in? There we go. Come on. This guy's throwing me off my game plan. My game plan is to literally just kick him in the face and never stop. Oh my god. Oh, that's okay, so I still made it. I still got him. Winner is you, baby. Oh god, this is not gonna be good. 3 matches in, I'm already fucking up. Oh, there's the fork that, like, all the heels in Deadbeat Inc. and Fire Pro have. Okay, there we go. You gotta get the timing down. Don't get heated, Amanda. Don't get heated or King Karn's gonna get you heated. Just whopping around for like 2 minutes. You're doing fine. You're good on time. And just like pin him after every kick. After I win the belt, I gotta beat each of the other wrestlers twice before King Puma finally emerges. Oh god, this is so intense for a game where I'm just literally kicking a dude in the face. Those two guys doing color commentary. I want to get that job. And he kicks him in the face. And he kicks him in the face. And he kicked him in the face. Oh my god, he's going for the fork. No, he just kicked him in the face again. You start pinning. It seems like he loses some stamina when I pin him. I'm ranked number 1. This should be the title match. King Slender. Going on a bender. Go home and watch Zone of the Enders. Oh god, Ric Flair's figured it out. Flair's figured out my skill. He's got a plan for me. But you know, everyone has a plan until they get King Corn Karned in the face. I don't know how long they're sure the stream is gonna be. I know I'm gonna fuck this up. I mean, I literally have the cheese, but I know I'm gonna fuck this up. He's backing off. He's not advancing when he does that dodge. I think the big bronze Texas Tornado guy probably gonna be the one I have to worry about. King Corn Karn doing King Corn Karn things. Okay, 2 minutes in, start pinning. And there you go. I think I'm already the champion. 11 minutes into the stream, I'm already the champion. 11 minutes in. Did not expect to be that fucking good. Or that easy. Okay, so here's how it goes now. Yeah, I won the title. I'm the champion now. I have to defend the belt 10 times. That means 10 wins in a row against these 5 guys. Like, obviously 2 each. Then I face the real final boss, Prince Puma. Just rubbing my eyes a little bit. My eyes have been dry as hell lately. I need to get some drops or something. Here we go. This is Champions Road, baby. Champions Road. So King Corn Karn is the king right now. Defending his title. Let's see how long this man's corn can last. He, of course, wrestles strong style. King Strong Karn. I'm sorry if you thought this was going to be an entertaining stream, but it's just literally me kicking 15 men in the face. This doesn't mean proving I can beat classic video games without cheating or using save states. The carnage is real. Hey, Jinx, thanks for stopping by, man. I have beaten the original run. I have just started on the championship defenses. This is 1 of 10. I bet you Prince Puma's gonna throw a real brick in my head. Like, there's probably something I'm not even expecting. Because I don't know who expects to get a brick in their head. Nope, not yet. I think pinning him takes out some of their stamina. Oh, this guy's a lot harder to beat than he was like 10 minutes ago. There we go. That's 1 down, 9 to go. Winner is you. Next up, the Starman. The only guy who has given me like a headache so far is the large tan guy. Starman, probably the most iconic character. King Karn is the most iconic character. Not a whole lot to say, honestly. I mean, I love the game, I love the atmosphere. The music, it's only one song, but it's one of these old games where that one song is just gonna get you through the whole thing. About 2 minutes in, I'll start pinning them. Wonder if I need to adjust that to like 230? Or do they actually start losing stamina when I pin them? I'm fighting against my eyes right now. They're just really dry. I can't put in eye drops like I can. Like, my compulsion is to close my eyes when I see liquid coming towards them. Even if I know that liquid is absolutely necessary. We're doing a little business trying to prove that I'm not bad at video games. A little quick matinee just for you. Just for you. The atmosphere here is electric. Everyone came to see these two legends of the ring kick each other in the face. I notice he dodges downward. Usually, I thought it was supposed to try to dodge upward. Maybe they do both, but like can't when they go up. Like they try to do both. Tenacious little bastard. Too bad you can't see their HP. That'd be helpful. But it's like Fire Pro. You gotta feel it. That's 2. That's 3. There you go. 2 down, 8 to go. Giant Panther. This guy gave me a headache earlier. It's Harry Von Erich, Hulk Hogan looking motherfucker. See? He's got the range on me. If anyone's gonna fuck up this run, it's gonna be this guy. This guy's gonna fuck up the run. I think maybe it's because of the range he has. No, that's a bad noise. That's a bad no. That's a sad noise. I don't think there's a stamina system, just a normal HP. Like, I'm not gonna pass out if I spam kicks. I think I just get fucked. For a moment, I thought he rocketed up in outer space or something. Am I not all the way at the top? Throw up my positioning. Well, fuck. So what happens when I lose? Oh, so I get a rematch maybe? So I get a rematch, I think, and then if I lose now, then I'm just fucked. Wonder how many rematches I get before I have to start again. Because that's why I booked out 3 hours for this stream. Because I don't know when you have to go back to the beginning. Yeah, this is the only guy who's like giving me a real issue so far. This ball, bronze, beige son of a bitch. I'm describing both men at once. I don't know if King Karn even has any grapple moves. Because, like, his specials are literally A button and B button. Cool. I thought I found the cheese for a moment. Oh, pulling pile driver. The moment I thought I found the cheese, I guess not. This is the only guy it's not working against. I think maybe it's because of his range. Okay, so do I gotta defend it against 10 people again? Does it start over again, or just... It says D0. I think that means it started again. But... So I gotta defeat 10 people in a row, I think. And then Prince Puma appears. There's gonna be at least 2 fights against the big fecker. Amazon here is giving me a little bit of problem. Not a lot. See if I can get the cheese going. Beat it up a little bit. Grab him and then kick him. Wait, does picking him up throw off my positioning, maybe? I think picking him up might throw off my positioning. He's getting already. Yeah, I might change my... I think taking him up changes my horizontal alignment. Don't get fancy. Don't get fancy, just need to... stick with what works. And what works is kicking people in the face. A winner is me. Oh god, here comes Ric Flair. Here's the guy that kills your best friend in Fire Pro, the Super Nintendo Fire Pro. The Slender Man. This man would go on to get lost in the woods. Put on a suit. Stand off his face. And look for 8 pages of a journal. Anyone remember... Anyone even remember Slender Man? I remember that was the horrifying fucking thing back in the day. And then there were so many games made of it, like, nobody cared anymore. And then there was, like, a legal case or something, like, these two girls, like, someone actually in real life murdered somebody and claimed the Slender Man told him to do it. People are fucked up, man. As a whole, people are kind of fucked up. Wow, that was quick! I do remember that was a thing for a moment that suddenly vanished. Much like people when they fight the Slender Man! Okay, so that was defense number 2. So yeah, the defenses must reset when I die, quote unquote. See, to get to the top, and get in a good rhythm with the kicks, and just be super careful when I'm fighting the can boy. And maybe I'll beat a video game for once to be good at video games for some time. If I can somehow knock this out in under an hour, I'll be impressed. I'll be able to get a nap in before work. Counting on you, King Corn Karn. King Corn counting on you. Start picking them up and tossing them, I guess. It's like he's walking into the kick. Seems to be different for each character. But you don't get a comeback hope spot against King Corn Karn. Is that gonna be enough? Probably not. Maybe King Slender just has like low HP. Cause he's such a pale, slender bitch. Okay, that's number 3. Here comes the Starman. There's a Starman waiting in the sky. So you essentially have to win 11 matches in a row. Because there's the one winning the belt. And then there's 10 defenses. Maybe that's what I'll do in my Wrestling Federation World Extreme Battle Pro. If you successfully defend the belt 10 times in a row, you get to fight Prince Puma. Wow. Who knew that King Corn could actually do the graps? I like how this guy has a star on his mask that gives King Corn Karn a target to kick at. It's like urinals, where like they put a little insignia or something for men to aim at the urinal. You don't want to make a mess. We all share these spaces. Maybe I need to kick him a few more times. Pick him up and kick him up. Try it now. He is fighting for the love of his people. I am fighting for the love of kicking you in the face. Not yet. I'm really going nuts for this one. Oh, he's so fucked up that he's actually not recovering in time for me to spam kicks. There we go. Oh, fuck! I do remember this guy got to fight him twice. Maybe I should learn how to play the game. Because if this guy's bad, Puma's gonna be even worse. Oh! Need to pin this guy and never stop. Fucking great value, Hulk Hogan. If you come say that to my face while I kick you in your face. Let's see. He's not floppy yet. He is not knocked down. Oh, I was able to put a stop to it. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's right. You do have to run down to the bottom in order to get back up. running out of time, man. Stay the fuck down. Wonder if it's possible to win on a decision. I'm close, I can feel it. Getting close. I am really not looking forward to doing that again. Really not. I don't know if the rest of the enemies get stronger as the game goes on. Okay, that's 5 in the bag. 5 in a row in the bag. The Puma doesn't show his face, so you get 10 in a row. This guy is from the Amazon. He is not loud. Also, if I don't fuck this run up, this is the last time I'm gonna find him. Let's say this is a retirement match, I guess. You get to unmask him. I beat the crap out of him, pin him, find out that's not a mask. He fights dirty as hell. And that's being said by someone who's been kicking people in the face for an hour. You unmask him, it's Bruce Wayne. Oh no. He's the Batman and he's the Batmazon. Now you know Batman's code of conduct, man. Batman never bites people in the face. Stabs him in the back of the head with the fork. This man just wants a bite of that King Karn goodness. I think I can start picking him up now. I might end up running out of time with like at the end. They're not probably, but it, if I can beat up. Not yet. That's 3. Sticks the fences down. I'm not gonna say I'm undefeated, but he doesn't kill. He does, however, have a tendency to break every bone in their body. It's my kind of fella. And he doesn't need superpowers to do it either. Just like an infinite amount of money. I'll tell you, I don't know a lot about DC Comics, I don't. And anything I know about Marvel comes from, Marvel vs. Capcom. I haven't even watched any of the movies for a long time. I am way behind on the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Like, way behind. I don't get out to theaters much anymore, period. Like, it doesn't feel like there's an experience in the theater that could match up to what I can watch at home. Like, there's just so many other great options right now. Especially stuff I haven't had a chance to catch up with. Plus, it gets, like, the food and everything gets so expensive. I mean, you could try bringing in your own stuff. Different places have different rules on that. I mean, mind you, there's the fuckable popcorn buckets also. But, like, it's just been a problem keeping people in theaters. I think that's why, like, when the Amazing Digital Circus was talking about being exclusive in theaters for a while, people kind of lost their shit. And then there was the whole thing about, oh no, then it's going to be digital very shortly after. I mean, let this guy make a little money off of his property, man. This amazing story he's been telling. I think Ric Flair's not even trying here anymore. What would he gonna do? Oh, backbreaker, his one special. Because as we know, Ric Flair was known for his backbreakers back in the day. Woo! Fallon! Profiling! Backbreaking! Woo! I was a little more Dusty Rhodes than Ric Flair. Take this guy to the pay window, Dada. I've seen that's 7. 7 in a row. It should be Hayabusa, then Starman, then the fucking Steel Panther again. You gotta quit. The faster they get up, the faster I can kick him in the face. Great. I'm just dancing on him. I'm dancing on your ass. Well, I got a little scared. He almost got a move in. Don't you know I'm King Karn, but yeah, it's only 12:40. We haven't even hit hour 1 of this Maracorn Karn stream. How's it looking? How does it look? Not even, like, barely a 2. Hey, I don't think I was even at 5. I remember after Killer Khan died, a YouTube Twitch stream would play his Khan match or Khan segment on their stream. The Long Khan. Well, that was hey, thank you for stopping up, Mr. 1000 Cent. That's kind of sweet. Kind of sweet. Yeah, each of these wrestlers is actually, much like Fire Pro, old school Fire Pro, each of these wrestlers is actually inspired by real wrestlers. And King Karn is inspired by Great Khan. I don't know how many people Great Khan kicked in the face. Probably a lot. Probably a whole lot. Oh, that kicked him in the back of the head. I wonder if I get a bonus for that. You gotta start being a little more aggressive, because, like, there is that 5-minute time limit. I haven't run out of time yet, but I don't want to start. Get up here, bastard. Mr. Thousand Cents, I remember you from watching some of my Fire Pro streams. I do apologize. You will not be seeing any 5-star matches today. You're just gonna see men get kicked in the face. Silicon did like it. There you go. I think I'll be doing karaoke next week at this spot. What I do is like Wednesday and Sunday are my normal streaming days because those are my days off. But I don't like just only streaming Tuesdays a week because there's that big gap of 4 days in the middle with like no engagement. So on Friday between my 2 shifts at work, I like to do a little something, a little matinee. I should call it a splatnay, but no, I couldn't because that's fucking stupid. Very defensive. It's like he's trying to lay out the clock. We'll just start going low instead of high, maybe. Yeah, I think I'm doing karaoke next week. Like, no set. I think it's actually more fun if I don't have a set list. Like, the reason I started doing set lists was so I could download the songs. Because, like, I use the 3D model for my karaoke. Fucking dude. For my karaoke's. And it's just less resource intensive, I believe, to have them playing in, like, a Windows Media Player than it is to have them live on YouTube. Nowhere near it, I bet. Oh, I was close enough to understand. Fighting back. Oh. Get up, man. It's like he's figured out what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is kick him in the mush. Get back some to the fan translation. Oh, I thought about the... Oh, yeah, the Suda 51 one. I thought about doing it. Because it'd be like 20 matches. I thought about doing it because I have Fire Pro World, and one of the DLCs is a sequel to that story, also written by Suda 51. Although, from what I understand, the sequel done in Fire Pro World is not nearly as good. Come on, get up, man, get up. Fuck. I don't want to start over, come on. I don't want to start over, not at this time. Come on. Fuck, you gotta start over! Do I actually have to get 10 in a row? I don't think I have the energy for this. I really don't. Now I gotta fight a fucking King Slender again. Or Steel Panther again, whatever. Steel Rolled Oats. Retrospective YouTube. I watched it. I know what you're talking about. The ending is fucked up. It's really fucked up. Yeah. But like, I was thinking of doing that as like a prelude to doing the sequel story in Fire Pro World. Problem is, I heard the Fire Pro World one is kind of boring. It's like it's not the follow-up everyone wished it was. Like, I don't even know if you get any answers or not. Because the story is fucked up. Suda 51 is a brilliant guy, yeah. Get some backbreakers going, maybe. Swords is for better, I think 2K. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Fire Pro's not known for their story. They're known for their simulations. Like, all the videos I've seen of people playing Fire Pro, it's for, like, simulating their own federations and stuff. Like, the thing I do with World Extreme Battle Pro, that's not even original. Like, a lot of people do that stuff, too. It's just, I go a little bit more ham with, like, the AI art and stuff. And, like, the live cringe voice acting and shit. And booking live on stream. Turn W Twitch stream got banned from... Oh, no. Uh-oh. Don't tell me you went and called Gold Dust Black Rain. Because that'll fucking do it. Oh, this guy gives it the most fucking agita. I just keep pinning them repeatedly, see if I can do. I'm not getting this done in an hour, but we'll keep doing it. Keep trying. And getting the rhythm. Because rhythm of the dancer. Apparently, Group Wizard did a ton of work on 2K20 and it might have got it. Oh. Well, I can understand if they're pissed off about that, but man, if it sucks, it sucks. Everyone's taking shots at the 2K series these days, because, yeah. Like the blatant monetization that 2K puts in all their games, like the microtransactions, and that island thing, or whatever they call it. And the super card gacha card thing. Like, I used to have, like, 2K12 and 2K13. Back when they weren't as greasy. But, it's a whole thing, man. So, yeah, I put together a little wrestling week. I did World Extreme Battle Pro from Sturgis. That was a weird show. That's... having weird shows at WebP. Like, this time around, like, it was a great show. Most of the bad guys won, but sometimes you need that. What I was really happy, though, was with how the AI art came out. The story they did for the Road to Sturgis, the prologue video, those were all made in Google Gemini. Because of all the programs I use for AI art, and I use AI art for my thumbnails and stuff, that was the only one I could find that would allow me to upload multiple references. Although the pictures didn't come out looking like the anime. They kind of look like that cartoon Archer. 2K plays off OCDs and gambling addictions, but I still play 2K. Yeah. I don't think I've bought a wrestling game since Fire Pro World. That's the only one I really needed. Well, that and, like, I got the Action Arcade Wrestling, the one that I think was initially supposed to be a Chikara game. But I lost interest in that pretty quickly. Now I'm starting to deviate from my game plan. I gotta be careful. Because the kicks aren't doing it. Not in the time frame necessary. There we go, that's two. There's not a whole lot of competition out there these days, unfortunately. Like, we're not gonna get a WCW NWO World Tour. And when AEW put out a big arcade game or wrestling game for Steam and the consoles, it kind of shits the bed. And the curious concept of Tiffany Stratton's Hayabusa and its creation suite's kind of hilarious. 2K needs competition, yeah. WWE needs competition, and for a while it was like one of the worst shows ever. Kind of disappointing. TNA has just survived through so much. Like, at what point do you just want to let it die and, like, give the tapes to someone? Put out some comprehensive retrospectives for us. I remember King Slender being a little bit floppy, a little bit weak. I don't know why I'm singing floppy. Maybe he don't copy that floppy. There's 3, yeah. He seems to have, like, the least HP of anyone else. There's 4, defend the belt. I wonder if when I lose and I have to start again, like, their AI goes down. Ooh, well, how dare you kick me in the face after I kick you in the face? That's not cool. But yeah, these days I don't even follow, like, wrestling that much. Like, I still sift through the classic stuff. But, like, I'm happy for Cody Rhodes. I really am. Like, that dude's busted his ass for so long. But, getting a little stale. Like, when they put the belt on Drew McIntyre just to break things up before WrestleMania, I thought it was actually cool. But no, they did nothing with it. You said everyone if King Slender's name is Fire. I think it is. I don't know whether that was like a common nickname for Flair in Japan or not. It's supposed to be Flair. I don't want to win by countout. That's the dishonorable way. It's supposed to be a fighter Hayabusa. Are you really a fighter Hayabusa? Throw a fireball. They call me Hadouken because I'm downright fierce. Yeah, if you don't, it does kind of have a similar look to Fire Pro, except for the whole isometric thing. Like, the isometric look is really what defines Fire Pro. You're essentially on a hexagon planet as opposed to your regular. Which for a beat 'em up type of game where you're moving in and out of planes makes more sense. Pick him up and kick him a little bit. That. Well, there's the brain buster. There we go. Let's see if I got the guts to throw in a brain buster here or there just to stop the clock from running out. Here's Star, man. Yeah, so it must be 10 successful defenses in a row. Oh god, he's doing that shit again. This bubblegum colored bitch. Gotta let him go. Like, I gotta get the timing really good on these kicks. Like, I gotta get aggressive with this guy. My piece of shit. Oh. So if I walk aggressively towards him, that seems to not have him back off as much. Then he does that, whatever that is. Is that gonna be enough? Nope, not enough. Not sure what the timing is for grapples in pro wrestling, because I was just planning on kicking him in the face. Is that gonna be enough? Oh, that better be enough. Stay down, man. You've given him enough. You got the tendency, like, with these old school games, you got the feeling you want to match buttons. But I don't think that'll help. Like, I know in Fire Pro, matching buttons will get your shit kicked in. It's timing and precision. I kind of went to the edge on that one. Times, and then you go for the pin again. Right. Almost. Just a few more. There we go. That's another 5 in the pocket. Alright, 5 more. If I don't fuck up, this is gonna be the last time I gotta fight Giant Panther. This guy is the damn worst. This guy seems to have my number more than anyone else. Maybe it's because the reach difference, I don't know. I seem to have more luck walking towards him than I do walking away from him. Maybe that means I just need to be aggressive, be aggressive. Oh! I brained him. Brainbuster, will that do it? Occasional graps. Very occasional graps. as much as I want to do the wrestling as a 5-star classic. These people came here to see me kick men in the face. Pile driver on the outside. That'll kill a man. Fuck, it didn't kill a man. He's still alive. No wonder they call him the Steel Panther. Maybe because he likes cougars? I don't know. I'm not gonna kink shame. Let's try this again, see if I can break his neck on the outside. It's weird you can only enter the ring from the bottom. Go on, one good kick. Let's see, is that gonna be enough? I dumped you on your fucking head twice! What the fuck is wrong with you? You Carrie Von Erich motherfucker. Come on. Just a couple more. Just a couple more, come on. A couple more and then I'll have to deal with this guy's shit again. There we go. Oh, there we go. Now, if I don't lose another match, I don't have to deal with that crap anymore. It's got to be the next 4 guys. Then that'll be 10. And I actually get to fight King Puma. I wonder if Prince Puma was, like, the Nintendo one. Was the thing for Ricochet's character in Lucha Underground, where he tried to be the hero, the heroic Puma. Lucha Underground, man, that was a show above, like, ahead of its time. I didn't watch a ton of Lucha Underground, but I liked what I saw. Like, they were reveling in the storyline, reveling in the theatric. Like, they weren't taking it seriously, and it was kind of great. And, of course, that gave us Penta. The legendary Penta doing amazing Penta things in WWE right now. Good Penta things. Seems to be doing a lot better than his brother Ray Phoenix. I like him as a team, but I really do like Penta better. The kind of aura the guy has is absolute badass. Cielo Miedo. Try to pick him and kick him. To get an awesome king mask in there, that'll make the cool great Puma. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that the creative character suite for the 2K games is amazing with the graphics and everything. But I want to buy a game and just have it be a game. Like even Fire for a World, there is just so much fucking DLC that you have to pay for. It's absurd. I mean, lucky me, I was able to get it all for like 80-85% discount due to buying it through sales and stuff. A couple more, I think. It's throwing me off my game plan a little. I think I might have talked him out. Actually, the VC totally kills it. Yeah. What can you do just these days? Just have a game that's just a fucking game, an experience in and of itself. I mean, I know DLC is great for continuing the story and adding to the experience, but oh god, it could be the game that can. What's Ultra Pro Wrestling? I haven't heard about that. Ultra Pro Wrestling? Here comes Slender. I don't want to jinx myself, but this guy I've had the least amount of problems with. Guy's a little floppy. Yeah, unfortunately, they're just starting to come ton of serious contenders out there now. Competitors, rather, so I'm just sticking with Fire Pro. Especially since I have a potato. I got an absolute potato. 1235 IU. It barely runs like Knights and Tight Spaces. Speaking of which, Knights and Tight Spaces, I do want to do a full stream up before the end of the month. I do want to start unlocking stuff in that game and really checking it out. I'm really loving what I got so far. Bad news is, of the original $50 I got for, like, I budgeted out $50 for games for the summer. For this, like, the Steam summer sale. I've already blown through 25 of that $50. Because I got Killer Instinct for 70% off with all the DLC and the soundtrack. I got Knights and Tight Spaces like 67% off with the soundtrack. And then I got a gift for someone. A couple years back, another aspiring game programmer who was a fan of the N64 Aki games wanted to make a modern version. Plenty of videos out there sounded promising, much really knew about it. Well, I'll look into that. Thank you, man. Cool. Thank you. But so Pro Wrestling X and that that's a damn shame. That's always the risk of kickstarting something. Always a huge risk. Like, you're not going to get the money back on the return. You want to support these guys. You want to bring this thing to life. But these, like, how many Kickstarters out there actually work? Like, actually fund the item and you get a finished product? I can't think a whole ton. Okay, like you said, Slender seems to be like the least of my problems. I got 99 problems of great value with flaring one. Okay, so Hayabusa and Starman, and then finally get to beat the final boss. Oh god, he's doing the same shit! Doing they gotta do the same, they gotta be more aggressive. Bring him along a little. What about maybe getting him down? Maybe that'll do it. Nope, he dodges up. Come on, you sack of crap. The wrestling code is... I'm sorry, I can't play and watch at the same time. I gotta focus. Wrestling codes under the game sounded promising. You can go for a legend AAA studio. They even went out of the way, got contract player indie wrestlers for DLC. Yeah, like, With the sheer amount of people who have been cut from WWE and now are doing their own thing, like legends and things like that, and guys who never really truly made it, you gotta think there's more than enough wrestlers out there. You could have a really impressive roster. It just needs you need to get some other stuff behind it too. I remember that there was one TNA game, like the one where they had the red and blue guy, whose name I don't want to say or the video might get flagged, who ended up becoming a real life wrestler. I remember that game, number one, because I played the Xbox version instead of the 360. In the 360 version of the TNA game, you could decide what the character looked like. In the normal Xbox version, he just looked like a dude. Like he did in the ring. Like when he actually became a real wrestler. And I also remember that Jeff Jarrett was one of the worst final bosses in history. Like, Jeff Jarrett was like Geese Howard level bad. Wrestling Code even went out of their way to show their wrestlers signed doing their own motion cap. That is cool. Because I know, like, back in the day when WWE was doing motion capturing, they just had, like, a couple wrestlers do them all. Now the fact that they've actually got everyone doing their own, that extra little level of realism, you know, definitely appreciate it. Not gonna lie, I don't know if I can survive 3 hours doing this. With my experience. Notice I bobbed and weave a little bit. Get more of a chance of walking into it. Fuck, 1 minute left. Come on, you piece of shit. Fuck! Now I have to do it all over again! Hey, Double J, appearance on the board of directors for the new beater, but oh, that's gonna be a fucking problem. Gonna get some Jared Gold over there to claim. Be part of the deal to give the game a publisher. Now Acclaim just released a few popular indie games on Steam. Like, anything we would have heard of, like, that might be interesting, but oh god, that doo-doo-doo. That means I'm already knocked around. You know, there's got to be a better way of just kicking the get. Let me check the. I got the strategy wiki up. Let's pull that up. Take a double look at that. Hold on. So, Brainbuster is up and A. Because just kicking is not going to cut it. Just kicking him is not going to work. What's it say in Strategy Wiki? Each of the wrestlers have individual weaknesses. You need to learn these weaknesses, plan your punches accordingly. So you do match the buttons to rise. Doing something that's Super Basketball Classics featuring the Harlem Globetrotters. Ah, that's cool. The re-releasing Basketball Classics is a good game. I've never played that. I don't play a ton of sports titles, honestly. Like, about the biggest sports title I play other than pro wrestling games is Neo Turf Masters. Because it's a spectacular golfing game. It's nice and quick paced too. I don't know if PvP Pro Wrestling back in the day, they cheese with the turbo controller. Yeah. I'm cheesing just like hanging at the top of the ring. I'm still using the cheese. So I'm not talented enough to actually fucking beat the game clean out. Oh hell no. So I wonder how long it'll be till I can start using the Brainbuster. There we go. I think that was the Brainbuster. He moved him first. So maybe I kick him a few times, pick him up, and then do Brainbusters. Knock him down. Brainbuster. My friendship with Mongolian Kick has ended. Brainbuster is now my new friend. Play Marvel's Golfbuster and putting modern golf. Yeah. The reason I love Neo Turf Masters, it's so quick. Like, it's an arcade game, so it's meant to be quick. But it does, like, you can get in, you can do a whole 18 holes in like a half hour. And it is super difficult too, like, the back nine of any given course will absolutely kick your ass. I hate the putting joke, you never get... Yeah. Well, even in Neo Turf Masters, I have issues with the green and everything. That's why I always pick Robert Lando. Because he's great. Like, he's the second strongest driver, great at everything else. But I don't believe I've played the Everybody's Golf series. Like, I've played Golden Key before. Like, I don't hang out in bars anymore. But I have played Golden Key, and it's neat, but it's no Neo Turf Master. It's kind of Brainbuster now. Oh, okay. There goes the Brainbuster. So I think the trick is kick him in the face for like a minute and then just spam Brainbusters. Seems to be the most reasonable strategy. Because I will run out of time if I don't do something other than just kick him in the head. And just kicking him in the head isn't working. That's 3. Surprisingly, since the Tiger Woods game's on PS2, I'm insanely good at short game, which is great. Funding kills me every time. Oh man, Tiger Woods. That's a guy who had so much fucking potential, so amazing at what he did. But, you know, horrible things. Just like, can't control yourself. You can have a fucking hernia, that's great. Hernia right there in the ring. So gotta kick him for like a minute and then start doing brainbusters. No, that might be it. Yeah, doing the math, reading the green with the slope and everything. Particularly frustrating. Brainbuster really works. The computer was so cheesy. The computer is like a fucking monster, man. Oop, was that me? Way outside. Don't know how to taunt from out here, but Brainbuster's kind of doing. Ah. Time to get results. Still fun to find the company behind Golden Tee made two awful arcade fighting games. Which ones were those, man? I'm not sure. Like, I've played some shitty fighting games before. I don't know which fighting games were those. Because I've played some fucking swill. No, not yet. No, not weekend up yet. So you're not supposed to kick him, you're supposed to brainbuster also. Where's your great change was virtual golf with Peter Jacobs? Well, it's better than Kerwin White. Time killers and oh god, the ultra violent ones. The ones where like they're supposed to be so ultra violent, it's like, oh my god. And then they put like an actual senator in one of the games. Because of the whole thing about video games causing violence back in the day. I'll think better of it. See this and that. Yep, it's enough. The Street Fighter the movie news. Yeah, good. Sometimes you gotta stay in your lane, especially with shit like that. Although the Street Fighter movie game isn't absolutely horrible, it's not good either. Little canvas for the Genesis. No, like, they had Senator. But Bloodstorm had like a code where you could play as Joseph Lieberman. An actual senator at the time who was instrumental in those hearings. It was just like a picture of his face on a character. Gotta be a little more careful. Got it. that be enough? Not yet. That could be a 3 brain buster if we got them while they were stunned, I guess not. Rat! Senator Trump Champion Dark Child Sega CD. I see something of the game too. They were bad. Yeah. They're trying to make a statement about what was going on, and they did not like realize that they might have been hurting their case. Because they get a ton of money at the exactly. Well, you're gonna get a game like that. You get a lot of imitators. They're trying to copy the look and not copy the feel. Copy the actual innovation. You get shit like survival arts. Like a whole bunch of rip-off digital fighting game or digitized graphics. I thought it was, yeah. Don't want to poke that bear if you don't need to, man. Absolutely don't want to. Anytime to start brain bustering. Yeah, after about a minute in, you can start with the brain busters. Yeah, I need to be now. Kind of on the knives, you got a UFC, now you got a UFC in the White House line. Yeah. I heard that was being canceled. Or like there's a lawsuit against it or something, I don't know. I don't really talk politics on this channel. But I thought that was fucking weird that there's a UFC fight on the White House. It's not like there's not an actual card, is there? Just doing like a couple matches. Fighter wasn't a forum that got in trouble, I remember. Except he did eliminate me once. Let's see if I can start getting those brain busters in now. 7 full card. Up. Oh, timing's a little off. Starting to get heated, I gotta be careful. Still mind blowing how far it's going. Yeah. Let's see what it's at Paramount Plus. And I don't know. I don't know any of those streaming services. It's like they just. It's just like less and less content keeps getting divvied up. So you keep paying more prices for less content, less viewing options. Especially when so much shit is free on YouTube anyway, like legitimately and otherwise. Good thing about the Symphony fighting game stage, yeah. Yeah, it wasn't. I think like one of the stages from World Heroes was the White House, and I know in Samurai Showdown 6 she got the White House, but that was like back in the 1700s. Like, it was under construction, and that was like Andrew Jackson's stage. Okay, so we're a little over halfway, and I gotta use the restroom, baby. But, headache trying to sub new SPN service made it worse by quality of the... Yeah. Like, I just watch the results and stuff, but I've been told it is hard to watch these days. Like, it's like, it's Roman. It's like all the bloodline shit again. Welcome back, thank you, Jenks. And the bloodline stuff, which was great for a while, but they're just trying it again, trying it out again. I feel like it's like the NWO, it's run its course. Plus, they just axed a whole bunch of people. Like, I'm sad they got rid of the New Day, but their shtick was kind of done. I feel like maybe they should have just gone their own way after Big E could no longer wrestle. I hate to say it, I really do, because Xavier Woods is a fucking cool guy. Xavier Woods is the guy who got me interested in Dungeons and Dragons, honestly. Like, he and Ember Moon, aka Athena in ROH now. They were doing a whole campaign, them and Mace. They were doing a whole campaign on D&D for the WWE Network, and they did like a couple seasons. And actually got me interested in D&D again. I still have yet to play a full D&D campaign, but I've done a couple one-shots with Zosma Sarkis with the OPR, the one-page rules set. That's more like wargaming than anything, but you can add RPG elements to it. Yeah, I'll close mine now. Time to see if Brainbuster really works. Brainbuster's not even coming out. There we go. Is that gonna be enough? That sounded really nasty. Winning all the grapples makes you not want to go for any more grapples. Is that gonna be enough to Mongolian chop? So is that gonna be enough? Come on! I'm in the danger zone right now. That's what that warning was. That siren was. Come on. So does that mean I gotta start all over again? A draw means I have to start all over again. Ah! NES Pro Wrestling weaknesses. There's supposed to be weaknesses for each of these characters. NES HQ, let's see. So they recommend using top rope splashes as well. Speaking of bad fighting games, we stepped outside for some other nature so from my. Oh god, it is bad, man. Like I actually live in the desert, and it is really getting to be bad this time of year, man. Really bad this time of year. Going to the week, you had some like 6 straight matches in the edition of Nintendo Art. Well, I got like 8 straight matches, and I still haven't seen Puma. Yeah, Diaz stopped after winning the title. Yeah, I probably should have too, but I'm a fucking idiot who's starved for content. Did not realize that this may not be the most entertaining thing. Just kicking a dude in the face for 3 hours. Whatever strange reason that kid would just use both controls in quote-unquote work matches. So you were a fan of Fire Pro before Fire Pro was a thing. Simulating everything out. Try using splashes. He said splashes are good too, especially against Pokemon. Ooh. I did not expect him to slide down for that. But Fire Pros in the days of AOL dial-up. Yeah! I remember back in the day, the old fucking dial-up shit. All that horrible crap we had to go through to get online. And if you got a phone call, you were screwed. Kids these days don't... I hate to sound like a goddamn hag, but kids these days don't know how good they have it, man. How did I lose the belt from a count-out draw? That's bullshit. Fucking Panther. Bit of a glitch. After playing Super WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, and Raw, I think Super Troll is bragging about this magical wrestling game from Japan. With a completely different style and a completely different look. The whole isometric look. That was, I think that was the defining characteristic. The whole isometric look to it. I know that's what initially drew me in. That and the fact that the PS2 version lets you save up to 200 characters. Like, I would just create a ton of characters and have shows, just like I do with WebP back in the day. But it was just stuff I did to entertain myself. Game where Undertaker's won 3 moves, British Bulldog has the power. Let's say what you will about the Taker, man. The dude is a fucking phenom. By the way, you can choose Taker as your partner in the Super Nintendo Fire Pro game. Except they call him, like, Underground. That hit him. I'm 100% sure that hit him. There we go, Brainbuster really works. So it's not gonna be just as easy as kick him in the face. He just does not do enough damage for that. There we go. So here I thought I was gonna do a goofy little stream of me doing the same move again and again and again. Yeah, I actually have to step up my game and learn and evolve. That is the difficulty just keeps resetting every time I lose, and I'm just kinda being a dumb little bitch. But you know, it's not completely out of the league of believability for this channel for me just to be a dumb bitch. Vertical. Like the quote-unquote Canadian girlfriend, but till my broken computer and ran SNES whatever the SS simulator was. Didn't they use ZSNES back in the day? I think that's the one I remember, ZSNES. That was a great way of, like... Because they just would not port some shit to the States. There's a lot of amazing stuff they just never ported to the States. That was the only way we could get access to it. Then I wasted me on proper extra, yeah. I played Queen Special just because it was women's wrestling. But I never got like a translated version of it. But you know, you don't actually have to translate anything to play Fire Pro. Like, it's just the timing. You just have to practice and get the timing down. So I wasn't able to find anything during my brief research on pro wrestling. Like the weaknesses supposedly everyone has. Maybe Slender's is just getting the cake because I don't seem to have a whole ton of trouble with it. So pick them for a minute, go for the Brainbuster and Splashes. I think that's just gonna have to be my practice. Because hopefully everyone should be weak to at least one of those things. That's where my first job checks in important to go to Fire Pro G and New Japan 3 in the PS1. Well, for me, my first checks was the PS1 for the, it was Metal Gear Solid 1 and Dead or Alive. problem was, when I bought a PS1, I didn't know you needed memory cards to save, and I didn't have a memory card. So when I got Metal Gear Solid, I had to beat it in one sitting. Took like 13 hours. I almost convinced my parents to give me money to import Queen's Push for our graduation gift. Too sure about buying gifts out of Die Hard Gamer magazine. Yeah, that might not be the safest option, man. Like, when I looked for old games, I had to go to physical pawn shops. Because I wanted the game in my fucking hand. I wanted to make sure. Like, I just send you money and you send me nothing, or you send me garbage. I needed to know. Oh, fuck. Not yet. It's only 15 minutes in. Brain Buster will not actually work yet. They start getting really cagey about dodging around, like, the 8 mark. The 8 win mark. About a minute, and we'll start with the Brain Busters and splashes. A little too far. Oh. Brain Buster really works though. Strangely enough, I still remember convincing a cousin's boyfriend by a Sega Saturn for Fire Pro 6-man scramble. I didn't know there was a Fire Pro game on the Saturn. Because I was looking into Saturn games. Like, I played Baroque on this channel. I beat Baroque, and it was a hell of a fucking thing. And I looked into some fighting games, because, like, Fighters Megamix was stuck to the Saturn. Like, the Saturn and the Gamescom, but that doesn't really count. So I was looking into Saturn. I didn't know there was Fire Pro on the Saturn. That might be fun to check out sometime. It was awesome. It was good to hear it. You know, let me put that on my list of things to check out. Fire Pro 6-man scramble. Alright. Thank you. Running right through them. Start to see if I can get a Brain Buster going. Nope. We're getting the fuck out of there. He's not woken up for the Brain Buster yet. Crap. Maybe a splash for the way. Nope. Not really any story mode to talk about that game. It was the first match of UFC Octagon FMW Exploding Deathmatch. Yeah, and I know those would be staples later on, like, you know, those are in the PS2 version. And of course they're in World as well. There's one thing that I'm bummed out that Fire Pro doesn't do, though. And it's tables. Like, yeah, they have a broken table half as a weapon. But, like, actually putting people through tables, that would be fucking cool. Actual table matches and stuff. Although, I wonder if table matches are more of an American thing. Because of, like, the Dudleys. There we go, Brainbuster. Really works. If you have the right setup, the game will let you save 80 edits. And even weapons are introduced to Fire Pro D on the Dreamcast. Yeah, it's a whole evolution of the series from game if you go by game to game. Oh, holy crap, that actually worked. You Japanese unbreakable. There you go, man. A huge fan of Matthew. I still need to watch Botchamania, the new Botchamania. I haven't checked it out yet. I need to check it out before it gets claimed. Exactly. I mean, I'm sure we have our own wish. All of us have our own wish list in the series. Oh, nice. Oh, it's close. I think now we're up to the 5. I think we're halfway through now. This fucking asshole. We're up to the 5, yeah. Fire Pro Coliseum, like, Spike shows up really wrestling, yeah. I think they've kind of given up on Fire Pro 2. Like, they just put out the one DLC every year for the Takayama Mania thing about the guy who, like, like they're trying to raise funds for, which is very honorable. I get the Takayama DLC whenever it comes out. I get all the DLC. But, like, I don't mind paying full price for the Takayama stuff. AEO does run an anticlimax with King Coliseum too. Cool. Talk about anticlimax, talk about that one exploding barbed wire match from AEW. With Eddie Kingston running over to cover John Moxley and then just a whole bunch of sparklers went off. That's anticlimactic as it fucking gets. Like, don't do the explosion if you're not gonna go full AM on it. Oh, fuck. Buster again. I think he's weak enough. Is that gonna be it? That makes him a random hotel those AEW wrestlers trying to learn, yeah. I feel so bad for Mace and Mansoor, man. Mace is fucking awesome, man. I like Mansoor, too. I'm glad those two goofballs found each other. No! Fuck! I literally have no time to recover. Go pile driver, hopefully that'll be enough. I don't even care. I don't even fucking care. Oh my god, it actually worked. It counts. Usually it doesn't count. Oh, there we go. Fuck you. AW and ECW both exploited by theories that both they shut down if they succeeded. Fire monsters. Yeah. Like you can't have like actual real explosions. Like what was it? The one other popular explosion when King of the Death Match, that one tournament Cactus Jack was in with Terry Funk. That was done outside, wasn't it? In a stadium. I get Daly's place not to a venue COVID with large explosive levels or need FM. Yeah. Like there's no way they, like this day and age they couldn't have gotten it, not with what we know now. But still, like, don't offer it if you're not going to be able to do it right. Be a little more aggressive. I'll tell you, I'm not 100% sure I can go the full 3 hours. Trying to gauge how close I am. I mean, they know how to do violent. They know how to do brutal. I mean, Darby Allin is the current champion, isn't he? They know how to do, like, ultra-violent stuff. Okay, how close am I now? Oh. We get some brain busters going. Brain buster will work. One urban myth that sticks to it, I need to do exploding blast cage. That would have been weird. Exploding glass cage match. What is the explosion supposed to shatter the glass or something? Literally gonna be built like a fish tank and explode. Sounds like the type of thing CZW would have done. That's the thing about trying to play this queen is that it's almost impossible to win the grapples. Like a ship to work out for this. Win or lose. Me out. Yeah, at some point I'll need to figure out exploding glass enough. Yeah! Maybe it's not the best fucking idea, yeah. We've had worse. At least he didn't try to get a whole bunch of rabid dogs in between two cages. Get the fucking kennel from hell match. Not gonna be enough. There's ideas, scrapped ideas for the UFC cage. I never saw those. I'll have to look into those. He keeps missing that one initial Sabat kick. I am honestly, I'm not joking. I honestly don't think I can do 3 hours of this. I'm not feeling well. See if there's, you get like one more change I can do in my game plan. One more change. Throw your opponent out of the ring using body slam and berry bust bells when your opponent's lying outside the ring. Go back to the center of the ring, hold down A and press the control pad twice, quickly direction the opponent. You will use the plunger attack for your opponent down the ring. Beat up your down opponent, throw him against the side of the ring. Leave him and go back to the ring along out, start victory. You also jump through a corner post. No worries. One more time. One more time. If I don't make it to Prince Puma this time, I bail. Because at some point, if I fuck up too badly, like, I literally have work a bit, like, what if I get to a point where it's impossible to proceed? Like, where I'm literally not going to get to Prince Puma in enough time. No, well, if you're cool with it, then I'm cool with it. Sorry. I keep doing shit like this, and I don't know my own stamina, I don't know my own energy. Plus, like I said, I think I gotta do a little more research on how to do it anyways. So we will revisit this. We will revisit this at some point in time. He said, I'm sorry I'm bailing, but I've got to start listening to my own body more. From now on, I will not put a timer on these like Friday matinees. Like say X amount of hours of the 3 hour marathon. Like when I tried to do one with Mario 3, that was a mistake. From now on, I'm just gonna say like a certain amount of time, just like a whole thing. Well, I tried, and you know, I guess it's not as easy to cheese as you think it is. I got very far. Like I got like within 2 of fighting Puma, so I'm impressed. But I am gonna have to do a little bit more research about how to properly cheese it. Maybe play a few rounds offline before I try this again. But there you go, man. King Karn. We fucking love you, buddy. But we got shit to do. Jenks, thank you for stopping by. Mr. Thousand Cent, thank you for stopping by. I don't, Mr. Thousand Cent, I don't know if you know, like, the server I was on, the FlaVR Discord, I'm no longer there anymore. Because some shit that I don't want to talk about anymore. And that I'm done with. I am now hanging out in the Caraverse, which is the Cara Malone Discord. So if you want to watch what I'm doing now, I am hanging out here temporarily. I am working on making my own Discord now, but temporarily I'm going to be hanging out at Malone's Discord. Check it out. It's fucking great. Lurkers, Bot Watchers, Second Screen Saints. Again, I'm sorry, but I have realized, and it was playing Baroque that helped me realize this. I have realized that at some point it's just going to be diminishing returns. Like I run out of energy, etc., and I get to the point where the runs are just going to get worse and worse. But I did evaluate, like I was 1 or 2 matches away from Prince Puma. So we will revisit this, man. King Karn is in World Extreme Battle Pro. He's doing pretty good for himself. We are going to revisit this. And for now, Sunday morning we'll be doing mission mode. For Fire Pro, I've got 13 missions left, and then in the afternoon we'll be hanging out with Minato. And then next week is creative writing, and I got a couple other ideas too. Maybe it'll carry you. Why not? Thanks for understanding. I'm faithful Amanda Splats. And that's the Amanda Splats Project. Y'all have a good day.